Good afternoon and welcome to Hone Headline News. I'm Kai.
And I'm Paul.
And we're your anchors for this week's broadcast. To start us off, we'll be having a visit from Willamette University today from 3:15 to 4 p.m. If you'd like to attend, you can sign up on SCORE through Clever or talk to Ms. Loke to register.
Today, from 5 to 6 p.m., there will be a junior launch event for those who are focused on things college and career related. You'll learn about resources to help with your planning and where to find upcoming opportunities and events. If you're interested, ask your learning coach to sign you up or see your counselor.
Up next, the HTA Ohana Committee is having a meeting virtually today at 7:30 p.m. It's a group that plans things like events and activities for students and families for both EVA and Waipahu campuses. You can go to Honu Hub to find the link to the meeting. If you have any questions, you can send them to hoc@myhja.org. Want to shape your own surfboard? Mr. Collins and Pro Board Makers will be there to guide you. The cost will vary depending on your project. Momentum Lab is open to all on Mondays from 8:30 to 11 a.m., which is where it'll take place. Email mcon@myhja.org for more information.
On October 20th from 11 to 8 a.m., here at HTA, sophomores and juniors can take the PSAT. The PSAT is a practice version of the SAT, which is required in many college admission applications and is a qualifying test for National Merit Scholarships for juniors. If you wish to take the test, talk to your learning coach to register or see your campus counselor. There will be a $10 registration fee, and the deadline to register is September 22nd, so don't wait.
Need college or career help? Well, on September 29th from 9 to 11 a.m. during Momentum Lab, Ms. Loke will be there to help give out advice on college essays and advice on other aspects of the college and career process, including filling out college applications.
Seniors, if you want help with your Class of 2026 shirt, head to Honu Hub to find out more information. Submit to hoc@myhja.org by 5 p.m. on September 24th if you want your design to be voted on. Ooh.
Here's a reminder for some upcoming field studies. On September 10th, with Ms. Monete and Ms. Davis, students will be visiting the Honolulu Art Museum of Art. Freshmen will be visiting the Honolulu Art Museum on either the 12th, 19th, or 26th of September. And finally, on September 15th, Ms. Morita's media students will visit LCC. Please look on Honu Hub for future field studies. That's all for the announcements. Now on to this week's H2H with Grundy and Ziandri.
I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Ziandri, and we're your hosts for this week's H2H.
For today's question, which teacher would survive the longest in the zombie apocalypse?
Hi, I'm Isaiah, and I'm joined today with
Ziandri.
And for today's question, which teacher would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
I would have to say Mr. Gazda because he's very intelligent when it comes to biology, and he won't play around with them zombies. He'll beat them.
I agree. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with.
Isaiah.
And which teacher do you think will survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
I think Mr. Wida, because he climbed Mount Everest, so I feel like he could do anything.
True.
Hi, I'm Isaiah, and I'm joined here with
Isaiah.
Well, which teacher would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
I think Mr. Wida, because he would push all the zombies over and give them fist bumps. And they'd be like, oh, dude, I want to be friends with this guy. And that would be it.
I agree. Thank you, Isaiah.
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Marina. And the question is, which teacher would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse and why?
Took me a minute, only a minute though, to decide between two of the teachers. And my answer is Mr. Helt. Hands down, Mr. Helt would survive the longest. Now, my hesitation was he's a very nice, justice-oriented person, so I was worried about him, like, killing people. However, he's a scientist, so he can use science and his knowledge to outsmart the zombies and all of that. He's a great critical thinker. Also, because he has a lot of children, he's got that, protective spirit that he would defend and protect them and kill. And he's an outdoors guy. So, yeah, outdoors guy with the protective instinct and the science knowledge. Mr. Help.
Is the Viking look. Thank you.
It is the Viking.
Hi, I'm here with.
Josiah.
And which teacher do you think will survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse and why?
I would say Mr. White because he's big and strong.
Is it because he's bald?
Oh, yeah, and because he's bald.
That's amazing.
Hello, I'm Isaiah, and I'm joined here today by.
Mr. Knox.
And for today's question, which teacher do you think would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, hands down, White.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the only one willing to go above and beyond and eat another human being to survive.
You know what? That's probably fair. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm here with.
Jack.
And which teacher do you think will survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse and why?
I'd probably say Mr. Glasser, since he'd probably, I don't know, he'd probably get either tell the zombies what to do. He'd probably tell the zombies what to do and then listen.
You cooked. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. I'm joined today with the GOAT. And for today's question, which teacher do you think would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Definitely Mr. Andrew, because of that ponytail. Guarantee. They'd either be avoiding it completely or he'd be using it to knock some zombies out.
Can whip it around.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Yep.
Thank you to everyone who participated. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks for that, Grundy and Ziandri.
Kai, which teacher do you think would survive the longest?
Probably Mr. Hell or Mr. Wida. Who do you think?
I'd say Mr. Wida.
Yeah. Now on to the raffle ticket draw with Mr. Bowers and Miss Lau.
Well, thank you, students, for doing a great job on map testing. We're going to do our raffle now. So the first 3 names are going to win a $5 prize on Amazon. So
No pressure. First winner is Nate Heinrichs. Nate Heinrichs.
awesome. Second winner is Rena B.
And third is Victoria M.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
So those are our $5 winners. The next 2 are going to be our $10 winners. So the next 2 folks win a $10 Amazon gift.
First winner, Zainin Dematiluk. Zainin Dematiluk.
And the next winner is Painoa.
Yep.
All right, Painoa. All right, those are our 2 $10 winners. And the last winner of the biggest prize is going to be a $20 gift from Amazon. So,
Mr. Bowers. No, just kidding. Mari Nakamoto. Mari Nakamoto,
Awesome.
congratulations.
congrats, winners. And also, thank you again, all students, for your hard work on map testing.
Thank you, Mr. Bowers and Miss Lau, and congratulations to the winners. Moving on to the weather and surf report with Andrew Shady.
For the weather today, you'll expect partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies in the afternoon and cloudy skies with showers and a 60% chance of rain in the evening as the outer bands of Tropical Storm Hiko move over the islands. There will be trade winds from the east-northeast at 5 to 20 miles per hour and a high temperature around 87 degrees with a low around 74 degrees. And for the surf, it will be around 2 to 4 on the north, 1 to 3 on the west and south, and 6 to 8 on the east. That's all for today's weather and surf report. I'm Andrew Shady reporting for Honu Headline News, and I will pass it back to the anchors.
Thank you for that report, Shady.
Up next, Esports Central with Tanner.
Hawaii Tech Academy on the cusp of getting a championship, and they might just get it. Hawaii Tech Academy has won it here in Fall 23.
Welcome to Esports Central. I'm your host Tanner, and in this segment, I'll be covering announcements, upcoming events, the scores from our varsity teams, and their upcoming matches in our esports club. However, since the season hasn't started, I'll explain how the league works. In the Vanta League, there are 2 divisions of competition, varsity and casual. For the varsity schedule, if you play Super Smash Bros., you play on Mondays, Tuesdays is for Rocket League, Wednesdays are Valorant, and Thursdays are for Marvel Rivals. As I said the word varsity a lot, it's the more competitive side of the league. If you're looking for something more mellow, there's the casual league. Apex plays on Mondays, Valorant on Tuesdays, Madden, Chess, Marvel Rivals, and Mario Kart play on Wednesdays. Overwatch, Super Smash Bros. Solos, and Rocket League play on Thursdays. And finally, Super Smash Bros. Cruise plays on Fridays. The deadline to register for the Vanta League is on September 18th, and the league starts from September 22nd to the 26th, depending on which game you play. Suppose you're interested playing video games for our school, please ask your learning coach to sign you up for esports on HonaHub. If you or your learning coach has any questions or concerns, you may email the club advisor, Mr. Salter, at fsalter@myhca.org. That's it for Esports Central. My name's Tanner. Click and Alt F4.
Thank you for the information, Tanner.
Lastly is a fun fact with Isaiah.
Hi, my name is Isaiah, and here's your fun fact for the week. Did you know it's impossible for you to lick your elbow? I bet you tried. Well, now you know.
I didn't know that, Isaiah. Thank you.
That's all for this week's broadcast.
Ta-ta, turtles. Catch you later.